Hey there, fellow authors. I had a bit of a revelation here, and it's going to shock. Are you sitting down? It's going to be a little shocking, and I'm sorry to disappoint. But let's ask this question here real quick. What if it were easy? So, here I am. I've got all this curriculum for Worst Book Ever, and there's this sort of nagging feeling in me that says, Bradley, when are you going to tell him the hard part? When are you going to, have that one lesson that's going to take him 3 years and suffering and pain and problems and challenges and procrastination? Come on. When are you going to get to the reality? When are you going to get to the good stuff? Come on. Stop holding back. And what if it were easy? What if it didn't need to involve that? So the actual that I'm getting at here is the idea that writing is this painful, solitary, time-consuming. There's some quote that says, how do you write a book? You open up a vein and bleed. I mean, whoa. Writers are famous for being, these depressed drunks and debauchery. Ooh, depressed, drunk, debauchery. Yeah, that makes for good fiction and all. But we want to get our books done. And here's my revelation. What if it were easy? What if you didn't have to sit in front of that blinking cursor for hours on end and hope that the right words come to you and that they flow in the right way? Here's a little pro tip, little secret. I don't do it that way anymore. I used to, and tears of pain and sweat and stinky blah. It wasn't fun. And did I have better writing then? No. I can guarantee you it was not better than now. All right, you ready? Then I know what you're asking. You're saying, so Bradley, okay, fine. I don't sit there and sob for 3 hours in front of my computer screen. So what do I do? And I get it, because I'm in Readsy. I've got two things open. I've got this is like the actual book, right? And then in the other Readsy, I've got the playground or the metadata book. Okay, so the more I think about this, the more important this other file is. This meta document here. So you want some tricks? I've got at least 3, and I want to keep this short because the main idea is to get across to you, what if it were easy? What if writing a book were easy? What if I got into flow state and the chapters just flew out of my fingers or downloaded out of my brain and onto the page or onto the recorder or onto the camera, and it's just boom, 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 and I did it? Huh? That's how I write books these days. I keep mentioning the number, 28 books, but do you know how many of those just came to me and they just flew off my fingers? Well, the last several, that's for sure. The first ones were a struggle, and that's part of the reason I'm so excited you're in this challenge, is because I want you to get over that hurdle. And I frankly don't think you really need to suffer. If you feel like, that you're the suffering type and you just really need to suffer, go ahead and suffer. Go spend, it's Sunday morning. Go spend 3 hours and suffer in front of the blank page, and just watch that cursor blink. Here, let me see if I can get it. Can I get a blank cursor blinking here? Let me get a blank cursor. I could record a video. There we go. I could record a video for like 3 hours of the blinking cursor. That'd be good. I should do that. I'll get the it's so mean. Okay, it's mean, and yet what I'm trying to get to here is that I'm an insider, and I'm giving you the insider secret here. Like, this is like insider trading. And we don't have to watch that cursor. We can do other things. So you ready for the other things? Because I know you were like, Bradley, I'm supposed to write for 3 hours every day. I know it. I know you're going to tell me to do that. I'm not going to tell you to do that. Here. All right. Let's cruise through this here real quick. Go away. We have, for example, 5-word hooks. This is the exercise where you distill your book into 5 words, not 4, not 6. And you'll see I do it here. I have some examples. So this is 5 words, your book in 5 words. Okay, that's 1. So remember, is this staring at the blank cursor and getting that perfect chapter out? No, this is writing little 5-word hooks. That's it. Okay, done. Go do it for 10 minutes. See what, either 10 minutes or 10 hooks. You're done. Next up, this is one of my favorites. This is Brainy Quote. I swear this site writes my books for me. I type in either somebody I totally love, like Mark Twain. The guy's got this amazing quotes, right? Or I type in a topic, right? Like, I don't know, procrastination, okay? What do you got? Procrastination. Awesome site, by the way, Brainy Quote. Da-da-da-da-da. It's like makes things hard. Look at that. Procrastination makes easy things hard, hard things harder. Whoa. Cool. How about that? So there you go. I would copy. Here, by the way, in this site, you for some reason have to go here, and then you copy. And by the way, they make it hard to copy. I think they don't like you copying. Copy. And I'm going to go over to either my workbook editor, right, my playbook, and I'm just going to collect these for a while, okay? Okay, I got one. Or if I want to go real crazy, you ready? Are you ready? You ready? Because I know some of us are going to be scared to go into the real book. Okay? Step 1 of the book. I love starting a chapter with quotes. Right? And even in Fancy Readsy, I can make a little quote-looking thing. Look at that. There you go. Procrastination makes easy things hard, hard things harder. You think you can get a chapter out of that? I mean, that is provocative, right? Ooh, look at that. Hard things harder. No, not good. Let's write about that. Boom. You got a couple paragraphs in you right now thanks to that quote. All right, you ready? We got 1 step, 5-word hooks. We've got the quotations, and we've got here's another example. Here's Susan, okay? And she says, hey, working on my title. Hey, here's a cover. And look at that. She's got feedback. 2 other people give her feedback right here. So that's my option number 3. Go out into the world. And you might say, oh, big scary world, they're going to annihilate me. Yeah, they might. But in here we have a safe group of in the same boat individuals and as a collective, and we are going to help you think out of your own box. So those are my 3 options right there. I'm trying to keep this under 10 minutes, but the biggest revelation here is that it doesn't have to be hard. It doesn't have to be that blinking cursor. I'm going to make a blinking cursor video, I promise. I'm going to do it right now because I think that's what we fear. And that's why we're stuck, because we think we need that blinking cursor and the magical prose. Here, we want this stuff, right? New chapter. And then the chapter here, you know what the problem is chapter is? Okay. Here, I'm going to make a video recording of this. Begin writing here. How daunting is that? Got it? What if it were easy? What if it were easy?